Nick, a pretty satisfying way to end the season there in the end.
Yeah, just to get a win, I thought is the most satisfying thing. I thought the other team played really well, and there was obviously some errors with the conditions, but I thought they threw quite a bit at us, and given the personnel that were out there, it's a credit to them. But also want to compliment our guys who slipped behind 16 points and then pulled that back, and that shows some guts and passion that they have for the club. So I'm really proud of the players.
Because it would have been particularly easy. I mean, last round of the season, wet conditions, no top 8 spot on the line to play for sort of just to let that one go, wouldn't it? 16-0 down. And again, when Manly scored to make it 20 points to 16 with 15 minutes or so to go.
They showed that our players have got some character about them. So I'm really proud of that, and they should be proud of themselves as well.
It's a big play, big 5 minutes from Burton at the end there. Obviously, bats the ball back and ball on the field goal, so sums up how much he's developed this year into that sort of 5'8" role.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more improvement in Matt Burton, and yes, I agree with you. He was really good tonight, and I know he wants to get better, and that's a great sign for the club.
Where are you at, mate? Do you know what's happening next year for you yet?
I've had a chat with Cameron, and I'm comfortable where we're at right at the moment, but nothing's been sorted out or anything. I'm hopefully I'm going to stay on board.
In a role, you don't know what role or what kind of...
Yeah, it hasn't been defined yet.
Gotcha. Jacko, is that a good thing? Obviously what you guys have done in the last couple of months under Mick, to know that he's hopefully going to be around in some capacity next season?
Yeah, for sure. He's been fantastic for us. He took over at a really tough time, and the results speak for themselves. He's a fantastic coach. He's a great guy. He's a club legend, so I think it'll be fantastic for the club to keep him around.
You can ask? What are you going to say?
Oh, sorry. The play wasn't rocket science to bomb there, rookie fullback, but he was pretty good. The young bloke. It's only his first starting game, third game all up. Was the plan just to keep peppering him? Just having one up at the end and it paid there for you? But
it wasn't the plan to test him out, as you do any new player that comes in. And we're fortunate enough to build some pressure in that back end of the second half to get down there. And there was quite a bit of the first half where we didn't even see that end of the field. So it was fortuitous really, and that pressure. It's a 50-50 when the ball goes up and there's a contest in the air.
Can I ask, when you got here in whatever it was, April or May, I think it was May, it was obviously about setting the club up for where it would go next year and beyond. Do you feel like you've achieved getting this team to where they are, or where you wanted to get them to set themselves up for success going forward?
It wasn't about the future for me. It was about consolidating and getting the best out of the players right now, and getting them to believe that they could play some footy. And I think we all can see that they can play some footy. And sure, there's always changes and there's always things that go on for the next season. But I think they started to believe in themselves, and we scrounged up a few wins, and that's satisfying for all the club.
Is that, I know it wasn't about looking forward to next year, but is that the biggest positive they can now take going into next year when Cam arrives? And is it that freedom in footy, or what do you think it is?
Well, there'll be a multitude of things, but I think just the belief that the players that they have here aren't all bad. There's quite a few quality players, and just keep developing, have some patience, and I think they can move the club forward. Again, recruitment is always important, and that always happens every year. And I think we've taken a massive step forward with this group of players, and there's going to be change, and it always happens. But I just like how the players have improved and showed the belief in themselves.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.